This next exercise is called the crisscross. It is our last exercise in the intensive abdominal series. Like all of the other exercises, you want to properly activate your powerhouse throughout. So if you don't know how to do this or you're unsure, check back with one of my earlier videos on how to properly activate your powerhouse. This exercise I'm going to show you in two parts. You can train each part individually, and then when you feel confident enough or you feel strong enough, you can go ahead and put both parts together. So let's get started. Lay on your back, tipping your pelvis back so that you have that flat back position. You want to push your lower back into the floor, activate your powerhouse, and lift your head up off the floor. Now this time we are going to support our head with both hands. The important part of this is that you don't pull your elbows forward. So I don't want to pull on my neck muscles. You want to stay open with your elbows. Now I'm pushing my rib cage forward down into the floor so that I can activate all of my abdominals and not just the lower ones. This is my starting position, and the first part is my upper body movement. So I want to lift through my upper body, push those ribs down, activate my powerhouse, and all I'm doing is rotating my upper body from one side to the other. So the middle position, this is my starting position. I'm going to inhale, and as I rotate to one side, I'm going to exhale. Inhale back to middle, the other side, exhale. Inhale middle, rotate, exhale. Inhale middle, rotate, exhale. Inhale middle. So what I'm not doing is as I come back to middle, I'm not sinking or falling back so that my head comes closer to the floor. Stay in that lifted position. So this movement is not lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. It's completely in this upright position, this lifted position, and it's only a rotation. Rotate, rotate. So repeat 5 times each side. The second part is with my legs. So I'm going to start in this same position, lifted head position, ribs down and tight, powerhouse activated, and I want to lift both legs up off the floor in a 90-degree angle in my knees and in my hips. This is going to make it really difficult to hold that flat back position. If I'm having difficulty already in this position, I'm going to lift both legs up toward the ceiling, and that's going to make it easier. What you do not want to do is pull those knees towards your chest, because what this is going to do is turn off your abdominals. So we're going to keep our thighs away from our body. So keep in that position. If you need to make it easier, lift both lower legs up into the air to make it easier. So you want to feel a little bit of those muscles shaking in there. So the movement, the lower leg, that's our second part, is I'm stretching one leg out in front of me, and I'm touching my big toe from the other foot from that bent leg on to my heel of that straight leg, keeping that thigh away from me, and then bringing both legs back to center. Stretch one leg out in front of you, both legs to center. If I allow that big toe to come down that leg towards this knee, I'm pulling that leg in towards me, and I'm going to turn off those abdominals. So keep that foot out in front. If I want to make it easier, I can go up with both legs, going up, and I still have that thigh away from my body and coming back to center. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. So to make it more difficult, I'm going to put both parts together. All I'm doing is rotating my upper body towards that bent knee. So my starting position is the same. Pushing through the rib cage, lower back is pressed into the floor, powerhouse is activated, head is lifted, elbows out to the sides, 90-degree angle. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Inhale and release. If at any time you feel your lower back coming up off the floor, stop the exercise and regroup, or continue training each part separately until you feel more confident. Good luck.